Little church kid, you really have it all. Parents faithful in congregation, so you'll never fall. You give and you take, recipient of His grace, but your bond with your God, this world will never ever break. But it did, indulging in the sin. What happened to the bond and being born again? What about the love that you received from Him? Well, you didn't give it back. Now you've fallen in the trap, dealing with the guilt, with the struggle, with the lies, hiding from the saints. Yeah, you walking in disguise. The devil is the villain, and you moving to his side. If you dealing with the enemy, you gonna miss the prize. You think you're finding love, but God's love is bigger. He's with you through the thick, and He's with you through the thinner. Look back at the cross where He laid it all down, cause you swimming in the sin, but you know you're gonna drown. We were in our room and we were just crying like in our rooms because we heard our mom and our dad in the other room, and our dad had locked the door. And he was beating her, in the room, and we were just all just in the room right next to it crying, and our faces in our pillows, and finally, after what felt like an eternity, he came out of the room, and we all ran to my mom, and she was just on the floor crying, and her nose was bloody. Hi, my name's Susie. Most of you guys know me as Susie, but my real name's Ayanda. When we were little, we did go to church, but we weren't really serious about it. My dad brought us, so that's why we went. But he was always in and out, so whenever he was gone, we really didn't go. And finally, when he left, like for good, we stayed gone. He had a very unfaithful relationship with God. Like it wasn't really a relationship. It was what you normally see in the religious world, and how I knew was mainly because of his relationship with my mom, and just how he treated her. And he was just very unfaithful, and he cheated on her all the time, and he didn't treat her right, and they were never married, and he used to abuse her, physically. That really caused us to really resent our dad, to see him treat our mom that way. Searching as I grew older and, got into middle school and high school and all that stuff, and just searching for acceptance and love, and searching for something that I didn't see my mom get. Trying to always be the cool kid and the popular girl and all that stuff, and trying to always make people laugh, and trying to please everyone, and even though, I did sports and I got good grades and I was good with my teachers and my friends and everything, and I wasn't necessarily a bad girl, but I still had a void in my heart. And I let go of, worldly music. I let go of all the, bad rap, and even like, I don't know, like contemporary music or whatever, like just not just things that curse, but things that don't glorify God. And I let go of the movies and the TV shows and just all these things that were dirtying up my mind. Sometimes it can be much easier to let go of these outwardly sins that everyone sees, like the drinking and the drugs and stuff like that, and even the clothes you wear. What people don't see and the things that you can hide so much easier, I feel like those things are the things that we battle with the most. And that's something that I had to battle with, and that I'm still battling with, but something that I'm getting over day by day, because God never leaves, and He's always there, and He's always helping me, and He continues to help me. And that's something that I didn't have. I have a father now, a father that's always there for me, not a father that's going to be in and out, but that's always there, and that's always going to help me, and that I have faith, and I believe that He will help me until the day I die. So and what amazed me most when he said that was that it amazed me more than dying, because we're all gonna die, and it's like, okay, if we're all gonna die and we don't go anywhere, then I can do whatever I want. But if we die, our bodies die, and we go somewhere after, then you really do have to be right with God, because then you're gonna live forever after that, and that's much longer than you're living now. You need to realize that you need to be right with God. He doesn't care how old you are. He doesn't care how you dress, how many friends you have. He only cares about where your heart is. You just need to accept him tonight. You're gonna have that opportunity to live in eternity in heaven.